So I'd like to welcome everybody here. I think this is a great opportunity to honor Jim Morgan, who's basically the founder of the PSID, or the founding director, as we might call it. And he's brought a number of different family members. So we have his daughter Janet, his son Tim, his grandson Philemon, and wife Ufra, and great-granddaughter and cousin Suzanne. So basically we have Jim's 68 ID with a bunch of so we can draw his tree like we saw. As funding was always uncertain, not surprised, he said, we were always worried about money. We made commitments to pay people that we were never quite sure we'd be able to do because we didn't know if we would have the money. He also said, PSID has lasted because we collect data about real problems and made it available to everyone. And I think that concept is what we've tried to do throughout time. So, as you know, PSID started out with War on Poverty in the Office of Economic Opportunity, and you can read this report from President Johnson to Congress on the annual report of the Office of Economic Opportunity. If you go inside of it, you can see SRC mentions, Survey Research Center. It has had outstanding success with this type of study. They have now undertaken a study for OEO, which will follow a specially selected group of poverty families for several years so that we may gain real insight into the social and economic dynamics of poverty. And that's what the purpose was then, and that's not what the purpose is today. But to me, the best quote that talks about the importance of PSID is actually in Greg Duncan's PSID e-paper, but it's in a footnote. As many, I'm going to write a paper today with just footnotes. So Larry Orr is reflecting on ASCII, which is the Department of Human Services, to fund PSID. He said, so I convened a blue ribbon panel of folks I knew would be sympathetic to the project. It got a report saying that this should be just behind the Washington Monument on the government's list of national monuments. And it is with that commitment to build the Washington Monument is that Jim and Frank and Greg and all the people who worked on the PSID to do. And looking through the original documents, here's one from September 7, 1967, just 50 years ago last week, where they were reviewing 4 different sampling plans. And then later in September, here's a memo that goes to, that talks about the tables they were looking at from the Survey of Economic Opportunity. But it has this statement. We are now in the business of panel studies. It behooves us to know some of the problems involved. Well, I can assure you, we haven't even solved all the problems that you've been involved with for 50 years. The amazing thing is how the survey went from sample in September to survey in March to release later in September, October, November. So Jim replied on how fast it would go by saying this. We were blessed with very smart, dedicated staff that were never fully recognized. Well, I can assure you, we have tremendous staff still, and that's basically how we can get stuff done. He added, the survey was simpler in those days. We did it on paper, and we didn't have to match the data with the previous year's files. And the paper instrument was collected first on March 4th, 1968, a few days after his 50th birthday. And some of you will be happy to hear what he thought should be included in more surveys. I would like to see us ask some of the questions we dropped years ago. We did ask some of George Katona's classic questions such as, do you think it's a good time or a bad time to buy stuff? So these subjective questions Jim loves. Let's add more of them on the survey. And he was always thinking about the respondents. Reflecting on those who've been in the survey for many years, he said, I am amazed and pleased that you stuck with us. He wrote newsletters every year, and the first one he wrote in October of 1968 to the respondents. And he continued to conduct research. In fact, I remember him coming to what I call my pre-job talk in 2012, where I came out to Matthew and Maggie invited me to come and present before I was even thinking of a job here. He attended and asked an insightful question about the relationship between inequality and growth. And I was just talking about inequality. And not only that, but he got his paper using 1968 data on the program for the American Economic Association. Program in 1968, December 9th. I mean, it's impossible to get paper on the program, let alone one where you're using data we just finished collecting in July. But one of his proudest accomplishments is the search algorithm method of analysis. He reflected, our first computer program was called the Automatic Interaction Detector. It was unfortunate, an acronym was replaced by search as in searching for structure. And even Hal Varian refers to this in his 2014 Journal of Economic Perspectives article. But when we asked Jim about what makes PSID so special, his answer was, PSID's biggest contribution has been to document a lot of change. In fact, he said that families are difficult to follow. There is no such thing as a family over time. They keep changing. They dissolve, they reform, they extend, divorces happen. New spouses come into people's lives. Separations, divorces, births, and deaths affect the fortunes and composition of families. Because of mobility, family members lose track of each other. Only the rich can afford to get married more than once. So you have to track the individual. And reflecting about change in science and methods. We are in the midst of a major change in social science. We are at the end of a philosophical deductive era at a time when we assumed rational, well-informed people to a time when we study real people and their real behavior. We are in a time when we've changed data collection and what the data tell us. Sometimes we fail to notice the massive changes going on around us. Look at the massive changes in statistics and the social sciences, the sudden increase in the amount of data, and the restrictions of multiple regression, linearity, additivity. Better maps allow the development of representative examples based on where people live, and controlled coding of their answers allow reproducible quantification. The focus changed from test of significance of the deduced model to a focus on the search for the best model, one with the least remaining error. Sequential subdivision allows us to seek interaction effects, not a single marginal propensity to consume out of change in income, but one that depended on who got the increase. And a college education may have increased earnings, but only for those who moved away from where they grew up. So thank you. We hope to celebrate your 100th birthday next year with the anniversary of the first interview in March.
So this is from a few years back, but my memory serves me well. I was finishing working on a PhD at the University of Chicago. I had a lot of advice from Uncle Milton Friedman, and he's good at giving advice. And as I was about my last day, I walked down the hall and I said, "Frank, I heard you're going to Michigan. This is really great. We get to work with Jim Morgan, who's really got talent." So Milton was praising Jim, but in the same next breath, he was chastising him, looking at the studies at Michigan, with the famous phrase, "Don't ask them what they think they do, ask them what they do." So Uncle Milton was not the founder of behavioral economics. So my first day on the job, I walk in, of course, to see Jim. And so Jim says, "I've been at the University of Chicago. Compared to Michigan, that's a small place. Michigan is a big, diverse place. You don't know what the other people are doing. They don't know what you're doing. And under those conditions, they make the assumption either I am or Namaris." I always remember that sort of amazing, big university. But anyway, this idea design is interesting to think about because everybody has to make structure, parameters, and model coefficients. But the obsession with the PSID is that it's a 5-year panel. And after 5 years, it would no longer be nationally representative. So the brainstorming up and down the way was how do we keep the sample representative? And this is often lost, that PSID is also a representative sample with weights, which can calculate things like changing student loan debt. So there's a big interest in refreshing samples. And Jim came up with the idea, wait a minute, you follow the kids as they leave. This is the best screen, the low-cost screen. And we know the prior poverty rates. So that's so much of the PSID, but Jim's greatest achievement actually is not so well known. At 10 o'clock coffee, we talked endlessly about everything. And Jim would talk and repeat himself about the role of interactions. And when he was in World War II, as a conscientious objector, he was at the agricultural experiment station, looking at runoff. What they discovered was the runoff was obviously a function of how slope what the slope was, another vegetation, plus a strong interaction. So I heard the story about interaction, matter. So that motivated Jim to see from everyday experience why we should have an interactive structure looking at the concept. So that course has been widely used. You go out and see each other. Well, Jim got a grant from the SF. Published a paper in the Journal of the American Statistical Association. This was in the worst phrase like his data searching and need cafeteria and so on. But Jim always had these replication ideas which are very modern, bootstrapping econometrics. And I was asking how varied. I think Jim read this up. It's the first time that we really do this. And the commercial people never get addressed to anybody except themselves. And Al said, yes, I did that check because we use it so often at Google. And Jim was the person who actually presented that research. So that's yet another achievement. He also partnered with a professor in the law school to set up issues of local law structure. So enormously positive social effects from Jim and a phenomenal colleague at work. Well, it's great to be here. Mine are actually going to be a little more personal. Jim celebrated his 99th birthday in the spring, and I wasn't able to come. I sent comments, and I thought I'd read my comments on that occasion. Happy 99th. It's been far too long since I've seen you, but hardly a week goes by when I'm not thinking about you. Sometimes it's about my dumb luck of drawing a mentor who, even on a weary week of work, would love to bat around ideas on a Friday afternoon. Sometimes it's about the ease and enthusiasm with which you embraced and promoted interdisciplinary thinking. Sometimes I think of your lifelong commitment to an analytical form of social justice, triggering so many acts of kindness and windmill building. Sometimes I'm content to merely draw from your unlimited supply of jokes, bad puns, or phrases. My all-time favorite, a clear head with better than head of steam. Think about it. One of my favorite stories about you comes from the late 1970s, when two key PSID staffers, Jonathan and Kathy Dickinson, were several months away from moving on to the West Coast to take jobs at SRI. I couldn't imagine the PSID carrying on without them. Jim, I said, Jonathan and Kathy were moving away in 3 months. He paused for a second, looked quite worried, and said, that's right, we better start planning a party for them. So I strive to match your compulsive honesty in the work that I do. You're considered a moral imperative to share data and ideas, even refusing to copyright our 5,000 American Families book series in hopes that some other publisher might be incentivized to sell yet more copies of it. One of your habits that I have successfully resisted is responding to requests for proposals with a proposal spelling out what the sponsor should have asked for. You did that all the time. An academic's best hope for immortality rests with the wisdom imparted to graduate students, which in turn is passed on to the students of those students, and so forth. I find myself channeling your wisdom and kindness often as I continue to mentor new generations of graduate students. Thanks.
Well, it's great to get to talk. I'm David Lamb. I'm the director of ISR, and I should say that many times when I'm telling, especially economists, kind of what I'm doing these days, directing ISR, I describe it as the place that does the PSID. That's kind of, immediately they're like, oh wow, that's cool. The 50th anniversary of the PSID PSID is obviously a huge event for ISR, for the entire social science community. There's an outstanding group here for this year's user conference, which is testimony to the continuing impact that PSID is having on research and policy, and I got to go to one super interesting session today. Sorry I couldn't make it to more, but great papers demonstrating that after 50 years, PSID is not only continuing to be relevant, but of course even more relevant than ever, given the incredible depth of the multi-ability to analyze multi-generations and the kinds of things you get for a study that has continued for 50 years. It's great to have Jim here to join us and to join those who have followed him as PSI directors. It's an incredible group. Great to have Greg Duncan back in ISR. Always nice to have him here. Jim has made incredible contributions, which I already knew. Since I've been ISR director, I've become even more appreciative of his contributions to this institute and to the Missouri Research Center, which is one of our 5 centers. He's one of the giants on which shoulders all of us stand here at ISR, and it's very humbling to always think about the contributions that the pioneers like Jim made. The PSID is obviously one of the great illustrations of his creativity and vision. Search has been mentioned, which is really one of the first data mining techniques that really foreshadowed what is now kind of the cutting edge in data science and data analytics. For good reason, he was elected to the National Academy of Sciences in 1975. I'm just looking at the date. Really 65 economists in the National Academy of Sciences, and Jim is appropriately one of those. I wanted to just say that Jim has an amazing CV record of his accomplishment, but there was a recent development that made me think about other ways of thinking about it. So the New England Journal of Medicine last year published an editorial having to do with data sharing, in which it said that when research is done using data that someone else collected, the person who was responsible for collecting that data should be a co-author on that paper. So this is an interesting thought experiment to go down. So there have been about 4,000 peer-reviewed papers written with PSID. There were 238 peer-reviewed papers published just last year using the PSID, so about 20 a month. So I looked at some CVs, how many papers are on the page of the CV. So Jim's CV would have 200 additional pages if we followed the New England Journal of Medicine's advice, and even more impressively would be adding a page a month to his CV. So I don't think actually we agree with the New England Journal of Medicine's suggestion, and in fact, PSID has been noted as one of the great examples of public access data made available to everyone, and we don't ask that anybody in ISR be made a co-author on these papers, which is why there are 20 papers a month published with the PSID. But nonetheless, it's a great thought experiment to think about Jim's legacy, to think about this 200-page CV just of the publication with a page being added a month, which I think is a very nice way to think about it. So Jim, it's great to have you here today, and a wonderful occasion, a great conference organized by David, and great to see all the former directors. I forgot my glass of wine. I want to raise a glass to Jim and the PSID and all the former directors. Here.
My father excels in Midwestern humility, and when he got elected to the National Academy, and I said, "Oh, congratulations!" And he said, "They just wanted somebody from the Midwest."
Yeah, it's an honor to be here and to celebrate my grandfather's achievements. He's been sort of humble, his whole life, and we haven't been informed about all these accomplishments, that he's been through. So it's nice to to learn the accomplishments through the ISR staff and some of the co-founders, and to learn about all the amazing things he's done. It's sort of overwhelming.
Just an honor to be here and to meet you all, learn of all about Jim's accomplishments. Thank you all for the food, and you've all been great.
I love the stories about the meetings where everybody's battering ideas around and mixing different disciplines together. It's real,
So anything else you want to say?
Oh yeah,
Yeah? All four of them are. And how many grandkids are well and in good shape?
10
10
grandchildren.
So they
10
did 21
grandchildren.
great
21
grandchildren.
great grandchildren.
Yeah.